Oi, flag shaggers and St. George worshippers. Do you actually know that St. George is a dark-skinned foreigner who's never been to Britain? You should Google him. Well, we do know St. George is, don't we? We just do. You learn this stuff in primary school, everybody knows where he's from. So I thought on this day of all days, I would do Bootneck history, and we'd cover the life of St. George for any lefties that don't actually know anything about him, and maybe they'll learn something, eh? Now, historians all agree that very little's actually known about George's life because it was so long ago. He was born in the 3rd century in Cappadocia, part of the Roman Empire at the time, and now believed to be somewhere around modern-day Turkey. The reason St. George is looked up to is not because he happens to look like an anemic Ginnock from the Outer Hebrides, but because of the things he did and the things he stood for. His veneration dates back to the 5th century, and because of said actions, he's also venerated in many other countries, not just England. He's venerated in Georgia, Ukraine, Malta, Ethiopia, Catalonia as well in Spain, and many other regions and cities and organisations have claimed St. George as a patron saint. So really, it doesn't mean anything when a load of brain-dead commie activists claim that nobody would care about him if they knew that he was originally from Turkey. Completely irrelevant. Nobody can be certain, but allegedly he was born to Greek Christian parents in Turkey, and he joined the army as a young lad. Eventually, he was arrested for being a Christian and standing by his beliefs, refusing to denounce them, even under threat of death. So he was paraded in the streets and then beheaded. Apparently he was so stoic in his beliefs, refusing to denounce them, that witnesses to his execution were moved, including the Empress Alexandra of Rome. She was so moved, she went on to become a Christian herself as well, and then joined George in martyrdom. No doubt, some of it may be nonsense, and he certainly didn't kill a big, scaly, fire-breathing beast because Diane Abbott hadn't been born. So, what did we learn from this history lesson, ladies and gentlemen? We learned that you're better off getting your history lessons from random YouTubers than brain-dead communist academics that had all of their personality and intellect sucked out of their brains in their youths and became sparrow-boned, limp-wristed, soy-addled shit-for-brains with no personality. Nobody thinks St. George didn't look like he had a bit of a tan. Nobody cares. The whole reason he's revered is because he stands for an ideal. Just because you've been told that anybody that likes their own nation and occasionally waves the flag has an irrational hatred for people from another country, well, it doesn't really stand up on its own 2 feet, does it? It's very odd how everybody else is allowed to love their own country except people from England. Even the Welsh and the Scots get away with it. And nobody accuses them of abject hatred for 8 billion other people. It's preposterous on the face of it, so wind your neck in, shut up, and let people actually have a day they enjoy. Eh? Is it so hard? You've got the other 364. At least take one day off, you boring bastards. So that's that. Happy St. George's Day. And the cherry on top is that Tony Romo had a good day as well. So I'll drink to that. Have a good one, ladies and gents. See you very soon. Toodle pip. Cheers.